This week on George to the Rescue.
I was about 15 weeks pregnant. We found out that we were carriers of cystic fibrosis. We were shocked. So the fear, if there could be molds growing in the house, it scares me because that's something that can, get into his lungs.
Okay, so we're gonna make this place safe, we're gonna make it secure, and we're also gonna make it pretty fashionable.
Yes.
Think I can carry one of these sheets by myself, or is this a two-man job?
I think you can handle it, George.
All right. I like how Eric just goes and readjusts everything I did. That's how you can tell who the TV host is and who the landscaper is.
Oh my goodness.
2 years ago, Liz, her husband Bobby, and their daughter Ella bought a fixer-upper here in Levittown, New York. A year later, Liz gave birth to their beautiful baby boy Luke, who suffers from cystic fibrosis. Now, being it is a respiratory disease, it is more important than ever to finish the repairs on the exterior of their house and prevent any further mold or mildew issues inside. And that is exactly what I'm here to do.
Bobby and I met at Holy Trinity High School. We both went to high school together when we were 14 years old. He was my first love. We dated when we were 14.
We have two wonderful kids now. Ella is 4 years old, and Luke will turn 1 in about a month from now. So, it's been a very exciting time together.
I was about 15 weeks pregnant. We found out that Bobby and I were carriers of the genetic mutation for cystic fibrosis, which we didn't know until that point. We were shocked. I think it caught both of us totally off guard.
Yep. Just the fact that, we had a child already that, we did not know at that point whether there was going to be an issue there, and then obviously, with a child on the way, what does this mean? So to us, we had known a little bit about the disease just from, randomly hearing about it over the years, but obviously it was a quick and accelerated education process.
Cystic fibrosis affects the lungs, and on some people with cystic fibrosis, it also affects the digestive system, as it does for Luke. He does breathing treatments with a specific medication to help break up some of the mucus in his lungs to hopefully prevent infection.
And it's scary, and it's very scary. As we've gotten to meet with doctors over the past year and a half, we've really you become a little bit more comfortable with it as it becomes part of your day. But
I like to call it the new normal, our new normal.
Yes.
I look at our wedding picture sometimes and I never would have thought that this would be our story. And it's not that it's a bad story, it's just that, life sometimes throws things at you that you least expect.
Yeah.
But he's wonderful, and he's so happy, and he's a crazy little kid, and Ella's having a lot of fun with him, we're having a lot of fun with him, and it's for all the challenges that come along with it, it's really been wonderful. I wrote in because obviously our house is in major need of repair, and then life kind of took that turn that we didn't expect. So we knew that it wouldn't be something that we could afford anytime soon.
To be able to start the project, it would just be, just a huge project. Like she said, you can't just take the roof off. We're just going to replace the roof. Well, the second you take the roof off, you're going to, the wood on the side is going to be a problem. Okay, you got to replace that, and then just it kind of, waterfalls.
So the fear, if there could be molds growing in the house, it scares me because that's something that can, get into his lungs and cause a problem for him. So,
we do everything we can to keep the environment healthy for Ella and for Luke. But, you can't control everything. So we're trying, but we can't.
All right. It's surprise time. Let's go meet the Campbells and let them know they're being rescued. How's it going, Bobby?
Yeah.
George Oliphant, nice to meet you. How are you? I'm doing well, Liz.
Oh my goodness.
You must be Luke. Hi, how are you?
Ella, say hi.
So obviously you guys know what I'm here for.
So nice to meet you.
I'm here for the hugs. No, I'm here for the rescue.
This is, oh God, thank you guys so much. This is so great.
Heard all about Luke there and the problems you guys have with the house here, and
Yeah, come on.
my job is to make things better, so that's what we're gonna do.
That'll be a huge help.
What do you think about that, Luke?
You excited about that? He's like, whoa, what's going on with all the cameras?
But you guys do a wonderful job inside. Inside
Thank
is
you.
very
Yeah.
cozy, very inviting.
Yeah.
Outside, obviously, I saw that the siding's crumbling. I saw cracks in the
Yeah,
paint. I
wow.
saw, and I know that's just, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Once we
Yeah.
start really delving into what's going on inside those walls and inside that roof,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a mess. But, the idea is to make this place the dream home you always wanted it,
Thank you.
and to make it safe and healthy for you, Luke, and for the whole family.
Yeah.
So, what do you say? You guys ready to be rescued?
This is awesome.
ready.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice!
Absolutely.
'Cause I'm ready to rescue.
All right.
you.
Good stuff.
Say
Good
thank
stuff.
you.
Thank you, Ella.
You're welcome, Ella. Helping me out with the Campbell Rescue, my friend, General Contractor Frank Ott. Frank, thanks for being with us on this mission. As you can see, this house needs a lot of work.
We definitely need to do the siding and roofing. I think they have issues as far as water getting in here.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Definitely need some curb appeal. And with the issues as far as the Luke, I can't imagine there's not water getting in.
No, that's one of the big complaints that Liz and Bobby were telling me about. They have moisture in their ceiling. There's moisture coming down around their windows. I think they have some rot. I haven't been able to totally check it out. That's why I brought you along. I figured if there's anybody who can handle this job, it's you.
So I think we can make it safe, watertight, and we can make it beautiful at the same time. Maybe do some plantings in here to bring out some colors. Perfect time of year to plant. I think it's a great time for a rescue.
So new roof, new siding, add some plants. And that's just what you see from the front of the house. You want to walk around the back and see what else we got going on?
Definitely.
And obviously, since they have the swing set, the kids are out here playing, there's got to be something more we can do with this backyard.
I think that this paver area that they have over here is just a little small. If we add a deck on here, it'll just double the size of the entertainment area that they have.
What about this fence? This fence is in bad shape.
Well, I would like to take it down and maybe we can put a white PVC fence in here and just, you don't have to worry about it rotting again, and
No.
it should last for a very long time.
I like it, I like it. So we're gonna make this place safe, we're gonna make it secure, and we're also gonna make it pretty fashionable.
Yes,
It's time to get to work.
let's do it.
George the Rescue is brought to you in part by Benjamin Moore. Discover different ways you can transform your home with color. Visit benjaminmoore.com/transform. We can't start any rescue without this special delivery. All of our 3M safety gear has arrived. Let's get it unloaded, get everyone set up, and let's start some demo. All right, Frank, so we have all the supplies we need for the new roof from ABC Supply Company. What's the first step?
We're just gonna get the roof prepped and then take the roofing back to start putting the new stuff on.
All right, nice. I think I can carry one of these sheets by myself. This is a two-man job.
I think you can handle it, George.
All right. Doing a rescue with Frank means you get the whole Ott family involved. We got Frank, his wife Rose, his dad Frank Sr., his brother Tom, his other brother James, and last but certainly not least, Michael. This is a family affair. Hey Frank, I see that we changed up the style of shingles that we're using. These old shingles are a little bit more boxy, these have a little bit more angular.
Well, the reason for that is these are 3-tape shingles. They don't really use these too much anymore. These are a new style. They're dimensional shingle. They're supposed to look more like cedar shake, and they have more colors, and the warranty is longer. This is a 30-year warranty on this shingle.
So we're replacing this entire roof, which is obviously too big a job for any DIYer. But what if I had just a small hole, just a small patch? Could you get up here and fix it yourself?
I wouldn't suggest that, George. I mean, these guys are all professionals. They're all harnessed up. Everybody's got a rope from the main bridge, hard hats. If you fall off, you can seriously get hurt or killed.
Not a risk you want to take with your own home or with your family. Bring somebody in who knows what they're doing. All right, Rose, the roof is done. What do we got to do next?
Awesome. Let's go pick out some flowers.
Let's do some shopping.
Let's go.
Rose, with all the great work we're doing on the house, we got to do something great for the yard, too.
Absolutely. This place, Abby's, I love. We'll find everything here.
Let's do it. So what kind of plants do you think we should put in the front yard?
Well, first thing we want to remember is the exposure. The Campbells have an eastern exposure.
Right, so that means they're going to get sun half the day. So things like the blue star junipers would be good, the blue spruce, the golden mops. They're perfect for their front yard, eastern exposure. Actually, I'll just take these right now while we're thinking of it, and we'll build from there.
Here, and take a look at this.
Oh,
I thought
wow.
it'd be a great idea for us to plant a garden for the children.
Oh, a little vegetable garden.
Vegetable garden.
I love that. Van's all loaded up. Should we head back to the house?
It's gonna look beautiful.
It is. All right. What are all these boxes?
In the back here, we have the insulation that's going to go under all the siding.
All right.
This is the shake panel that's going to go on the front of the house. Siding for the exterior walls.
Now, I know there's a number of different kinds of sidings out there. How do homeowners know which siding to pick for their house?
Basically, what you want to look for is aesthetically, go with the color that you like. Insulating value of the product as well. You want to get a product that's durable. So you want something that's going to overlap, look nice, lay flat, and not look imitation. Look natural.
All right, it's probably gonna last a lot longer than cedar shake.
Much longer.
Now that we got the roof done, it's time to start hanging siding. But before we put up any siding, we gotta insulate.
Well, what we like to do is take all the wires off so you don't nail through them, and then we're pulling off siding later to find out who put the nail through what.
I definitely don't want that blame. So, okay, pull off all the wires.
And then we put the foil side in because we want to put that towards the heated surface.
Okay.
And if it's facing the other way, you'll attract the sun, believe it or not, and it'll make the siding expand and contract.
Oh, okay.
More than it
See,
should
that's
be.
great to know, because I probably, not knowing, would have gone with
Right.
the.
So you always want to put it in towards the heated surface.
Okay, in towards the heated surface. You should never, I say never, but ideally never hang siding when it's super hot out, because then your siding's actually going to be more pliable and it's going to move, and it's not what you want. Put your nail right in the middle. You're going to have all these grooves. Put it right in the middle. It gives it a little bit more play. Continue to check your work throughout to make sure that it stays level. Nothing's worse than having siding that starts going up on an angle the higher you get. Looks like we're doing pretty good. Now if I can just find that nail I dropped. Along with everything that we're doing for the Campbell's house to fix it, we're also adding a little addition, a little deck that they can entertain on. Now, why are we using cedar rather than a composite product?
This cedar is more of a renewable product. The cedar grows faster, and as far as it's cool on the feet, so I think in the summertime when it's really hot, it's not gonna heat up as much as maybe a composite.
And then once we stain it with the Benjamin Moore Arbor Coat, we're gonna be able to bring out all these beautiful lines that are in the wood.
Right, this is a solid tight knot, so it's less expensive than a clear cedar. It's very economical, and it's a perfect situation for this because you're gonna be end up with the furniture, and you're not gonna notice, maybe some of these knots
I like the knots. I actually think it's nice that we're gonna be able to go over with a nice Arbor Coat, clear coat, and you're gonna be able to, bring out the knots, bring out the grain. I think that's what people like in their decks.
Yeah.
At least that's what I like, and I hope the Campbells do too. If the kids plant their own vegetables, better chance of them eating them.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna try that with my kids.
Try it.
I'm gonna try that with myself. George the Rescue is sponsored in part by Arbor Coat, a stain line from Benjamin Moore that outperforms typical alkyds. To locate a Benjamin Moore Arbor Coat dealer, log on to benmorestains.com.
Can't believe this is actually happening. I mean, we watch the show all the time, and I cry every time I watch it because I can't imagine how it affects the people on the show, and for it to be us, it's an incredible, crazy feeling. So it's really nice, and we feel very fortunate.
This whole experience has been surreal. We watch these shows all the time, and we think, okay, what would we do to the house? And obviously, we know there's a lot that we need to do, but it's like fairy tale land. And for this to actually be happening to us is crazy. I forget, because obviously we haven't been at our house, and I just forget that this is actually is our life. This isn't something we're watching on TV. So, just so excited.
All of our flowers, our plants have arrived from Abby's nursery, and of course I have to figure out where they all go. So I brought in my friend Margaret from Fox Jackson Design. She's a landscape designer. So this is what I need to ask you. Where are we going to put the vegetable garden stuff?
As a rule, vegetables, fruits, they need full sun, a lot of sun. That's probably the most important thing, is to situate them where they get a good amount of sun.
Oh, there's my romaine lettuce.
These are all cool season vegetables. These can go in now. These will need a little bit of protection for the next month or so.
It's gonna be fun for the kids. I think, get kids started with their green thumb as early as possible.
Yeah. I think a lot of times if they plant them and they grow them, they eat them.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at that. All parents should listen to you. If the kids plant their own vegetables, better chance of them eating them. I'm gonna try that with my kids.
Try it.
I'm gonna try that with myself. Maybe if I start planting more vegetables, I'll eat more vegetables. We're right here?
Yeah, let's bring them forward. So we have kind of our green row back here, and then we have our accent colors in the front, making it pretty.
I like how Eric just goes and readjusts everything I did. That's how you can tell who the TV host is and who the landscaper is. I put it out, I think it looks good. He's like, over here a little bit. We chose the front door for our color pop. As you can see, we're going with a nice purple here. And to make sure that we got the truest hues and the richest colors, we're using Benjamin Moore Aura. Our deck is built, but before we can stain, we gotta sand. And I like to use this 3M no slip grip, because what it does is it actually sticks on itself so that your paper is not sliding. Using an 80 grit, that's all you really need. Opens up the grain of the wood so that it'll really absorb the stain. And the idea is really just to give it a light dusting and get off any footprints or anything dark like that. You don't want that showing through once you do that final coat. All right, so Bob, before we can even start staining the deck, we got to make sure that it is dry, right? The wood is all dry?
That's correct. You want at least 16% moisture, less than 16% moisture in the wood. Anything above 16% moisture, the product is not going to penetrate and it'll wear off or wash off immediately.
So how do you figure out if your wood's dry enough?
Well, there's a moisture meter.
Okay, and that's what this thing is right here?
Yes, it's a moisture meter, and it'll tell you basically how much moisture there is in the wood. You put it into the wood.
Okay.
Then you just turn on.
Yep.
And here we are. We're in the safe zone.
We're in the safe, not even over the 1.
That's correct. So that means we're ready to rock and roll.
Arbor Coat from Benjamin Moore really is the perfect stain for decks. It goes on easy, it dries fast, and it's a tough, scuff-resistant material, so you don't have to worry about having your kids, your barbecue, whatever it is on your deck, it can hold up. Now that all the construction's done, Rose, it's really time to put this backyard together.
So look at this stuff. This is the newest collection from FRONTGATE. We have a sofa, we have a love seat, we have chairs, we have a table. It's going to be gorgeous.
All right, let's put it all together. Look at this place, Frank. It's like a brand new house.
All new roofing, windows, siding, doors. I think we got the mold issue and the water infiltration issues behind us, and I think everybody will just live a healthier lifestyle.
I agree. You've been an amazing team. Let's go get the Campbells.
Let's bring them on.
George the Rescue is sponsored in part by 3M. For more information on 3M products or to find a retailer near you, go to 3m.com.
I think that when I first met Liz and her family that I saw a true need there, and my family to help her family with my brothers and my wife to put a whole thing together for them, it was just, it gave a rewarding feeling to a family in need, to give them something, to give back to them. It made us all feel good.
You guys nervous?
So nervous.
Don't be nervous. Be excited.
I can't breathe.
It was a great project. It was so much fun.
Thank you.
We just
so
love
much.
you. I love you guys. I've been sitting in your living room just kind of looking up at the pictures of you guys thinking, these people are wonderful. It was so exciting to come and do this rescue for you guys. So
Thank you.
You guys ready to see what we did?
Yes, yes.
All right, turn around.
Oh my goodness. That's a house. Look at this, Ella. That's our house.
Isn't it beautiful?
Buddy.
Oh my God, thank you. It's so beautiful. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. I can't believe it's ours.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Oh.
I can't believe it's our house. We're gonna drive past it.
Yeah, exactly.
We couldn't do the front of the house without doing the back of the house. So follow me.
Oh my God.
3, 2, 1, check it out.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Look at this deck. This is amazing.
I can't believe this is our
Look at this furniture.
Well, guys, obviously you don't get a job like this done in the time we got it done without a lot of help. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to bring in all of our friends who helped get this job done.
Awesome.
What do you say?
I would love to. Ella, we're going to say some big thank yous, kiddo.
All
Come
right.
here.
Well, without further ado, bring it on in, everybody. And hey, it was somebody's birthday, wasn't it?
When we bought this house, like I feel like we had so many hopes and dreams for it, and you know, just over the last couple of years, it's become everything in life kind of got replaced with worries. Like our hopes and dreams became replaced with worries, and you guys gave us our dreams back. Like, in a million years, like you gave us our dreams back.
That's a great way of putting it. Yeah, that's exactly exactly how I feel. You know, and it's just like I said, you know, we feel caught up and we can, you know, just relax and enjoy our family here. This is fantastic. No words can ever say how appreciative we are. This house is like our dream here. You know, everybody saw what it looked like before, and we knew that it was going to take some work, and we were obviously willing to do it, and we were just obviously so lucky to have, you know, the great people of this show and all you great people come and devote your time and services and skills for our family. You know, it obviously means so much to us, and we'll always, you know, be forever indebted and so gracious. So, yeah, buddy? Yeah, you happy? It's a pretty cool stuff, huh?
Know someone in need of a rescue? Send us an email at george@nbc.com.